find out, but I'm excited because I like obscure matchups.
Oh yes, and this is an obscure one. Both players in dark here. What stage did it take?
I believe, I think they locked in Tau. No, Pokemon Stadium. Okay.
PS2, never mind.
Yeah.
Again, someone who takes a French guy on PS2.
Yes.
So, and another tool, indeed, I think that the pills can actually get out quite quick enough just to force the shield from Peppino and force him to stop using his projectiles.
Yeah, and I feel like Advantage State is going to be so crucial, like more so than usual in this match, especially on Windows' side, because I feel like once he's in, he's got to be making it known. But because otherwise Peppino is kind of just going to keep up that very sort of spaced game. Yeah, and you saw there actually having been, we talked about it before, the cape coming out, and that time, it deflected the first arc fire. But as you said, it can only do it to a degree because the second one immediately came out and Window could do nothing about it.
Yeah, and there's a question of timing. Like, again, if Peppino just wait it out and punish it afterwards, that's another good option from the side of Italian player. Going for the landing, so finding a first kill, and only 77%. No rise now for the Dr. Mario player, and the Italian crowd just awake. Guys, it's been the first stock only!
It's the first stock, we have so many more to go yet. Italy, okay, I think it's the loudest I've seen them say this. Peppino is clearly a crowd favorite.
I mean, his name is Peppino.
I guess so.
How can you be more Italian than that? Good up smash here, finally taking a kill. We talked about that kill power from Dr. Mario. This is how you can witness it, ladies and gentlemen. But, well, for now, Peppino's still in the lead.
Oh, okay. And I love actually that Window just kind of waggling their shielding, just waiting for the grab option. The dunk as well. It's not enough, Hummingbee, to get back, even with the Elwyn coming out there. But
I know it's been warm in the venue for the whole evening, but I kind of sense a chill wind there.
Window is definitely playing cold. He is ruthless right now. I feel like after that first stock, he said, no more. No more.
When I play that game, I can do it too, as you said. 57% on both sides, but one stock ahead for the French player. And he's not going to force any interaction, he's just going to wait for him. Oh, he went for a DI in! He did a DI in! That's a matchup check, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, that is. That you need to be aware of that. And that's why, as soon as he got the grab, I said that's it. Because it just is. Having faced Dr. Marios a few times, they get that grab on that side, they chuck you down. If you're DIing,
they're going to get the kill quickly indeed. And this is what just happened there. The whole game that was kind of even up to now. I haven't had faith from Peppino to get in there, find a quick stock, and just even things out. Well, slipped out of his hands with one little cheese again from the side of Winder. Just going for, again, kind of a matchup check. Oh, do you know this one? No, you don't. Oh, well, I'm going to take the stock then.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. End the game.
Because Dr. Mario really has no shortage of moves that can kill, but the big one is that downbeat, and that's one you've got to be very, very careful about. And Dr. has so many routes into it as well. Sometimes can just throw it out as well. It's a strong tool. It's a very strong tool.
And this is the kind of tool, that you this is one of those games you can do once in a set. Because it went for it on the first game, there's a high chance that actually Peppino could forget about it. And we could find another one later on in that BO5.
Yeah, exactly. And oh my goodness, only looking quite scary there. And what I've noticed as well is something that Winter's doing very, very nicely is Peppino started this game and clearly said, I want to have a bit of space because I don't like this Dogman being up.
No jump! No double jump!
Oh, hang on. That's it. That is the Dr. Mario weakness.
And now what? He's going to... Oh! Okay, now look at that. He knew that he was going for another DI and waited for another option to punish it afterwards instead of going for the down B. He got the Levy Fall in his hands and find a way to gain some damage before dying, maybe. Okay, good app throw here. He's waiting for recovery that to happen. Jab is going to find some percent here and there. Going for another hit of 11, so another one. 72%? Oh!
Diving down there as well, trying to capitalize on a bad weakness. And that is just about going to make it back, but still not. It's stock left. The back throw as well. Obviously, Peppino. Oh, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, the damage has been done. Look at that. Already 100%.
Exactly that. Another forwarder comes out again, sending Winder off stage. But this time, Peppino actually just keeping a very sort of grounded game, mix up his options, doesn't want to make it too obvious what the plan is.
I love how both of them learned from the previous interaction.
Yeah.
Last time he took that in the face, the grab was just behind, right, just afterwards. And look at what the... Oh, no!
Okay.
I guess that works. All plan, baby. That was all plan.
All plan. The back end. does connect and seals the stock away. Peppino looking strong here, but is still a little bit battered. Does need to be careful, especially with Winder on the hunt for this kill here. Going for those caves, waiting for opportunity. But the up smash does get shielded, a little bit of damage. Needs to be careful here right now.
Did I connect? And look at the damage again. One small error from Winder was enough to Peppino to engage into a very good phase. Finding 56% on the last stock of the French player is kind of a very good feat, if I may say. Now what? Going for the back, he's going to find it. Yeah, he was fishing for that kill very early. He wanted to go into the last stock without taking too much damage. 56% is not that much considering the the damage output from Dr. Mario. So if he does manage to find one interaction, it could be enough to just even the odds.
And you can see as well, Winder is now waiting for the opportunity. He's saying, okay, right, I recognize the threat. That is the enemy, and I need to be careful. But there you go, see the moment he strikes, gets a bit of something going, but Peppino does stop it. Good cape to send that on fire away. Gets a bit of sort of grounded game, finally to play with.
What is he cooking? What were those jabs? Okay, no double jump. He just used his double jump and. Okay, maybe a slight mistake saved by Peppino, just waiting for him to recover.
The ball
literally in the ball situation.
Okay, and I do feel like Peppino maybe respecting Dr. a little bit too much off stage. Needs to find an opportunity. It's playing very, very cautiously right now, but I think that it's playing to Winder's favor. The up B came out as well. Peppino's so worried. I think just chucks a sword at him there.
Back throw is going to be enough? No, I was quite scared because that's a lot of rage on the Doctor here. 120, as you were saying, a lot of respect that just even the odds here for the French player. Going for the dash attack and taking the stage control. What is going to do? Forcing an air dodge, but not going to do anything afterwards. And a good, not enough. However,
and the problem is as well, like that. And the corner, you know what? It's not a problem at all, Hummingby. It's no problem at all. Peppino, one on the board.
I was scared for a second.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? That's what we like to hear right now. Italy are so behind Peppino right now.
I see such a crowd. Again, I can't say anything. Even Winder can just approve and respect his opponent because he's fighting for his country there.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely stuff there from Peppino to finally get one on the board. But we have got a long set ahead of us still, Hummingby. As this is, of course, yet another best of 5 to decide who will make it into the winner's side of things tomorrow. Will Peppino be able to get a second one? This is kind of the important game.
Yeah, and this is kind of hype sets.
This really is. Yeah, I am loving what I'm seeing from both players. I feel like Winder kind of I love his kind of approach options, especially with the pills. Like I said in the previous game, initially Peppino wanted to play that very much zoning game, saying I want the space. But as we're seeing here, Winder is just using those pills just to close the gap between them because you have to respect those pills. You have to shield them every single time. That gives Winder a little bit more of an opportunity to get closer and closer.
Yeah. Now, do you see the 65%? This is what he was fishing for in the previous game. You saw him go for those up throws and then try to go for a juggle on the platform. This time, though, he didn't manage to connect it, but Peppino isn't out there still giving up. You can see him already gaining stage control, going for a good jab here to keep the stage control. Is he going to find a kill now quickly? That's the question, because at 100% you can actually implode in the next interactions.
Okay, going off stage. But it is Peppino that's got to find a way back safely. Again, like seeing those caves off stage as well. I know, I believe it's Oyon with like his pocket dog. We've seen a few times where he likes to go for those caves which then scoops up into the up. It's such a scary setup.
I think it works well against a few characters, specifically Fox, for example.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's a good tool against Robin.
It hasn't worked yet.
Yes.
Which is why...
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's very dead. Oh, no. Okay, good try from Peppino to stay alive a little bit longer. Does have to make it back here. Again, another one, but it's just not working.
This is a regrab, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
But you know what? We're talking. It's been a 1 minute phase from Winder without any damage from the side of Peppino, finally proving me wrong here. But he still has a lot of work to do before taking a kill.
Yeah, Peppino have really been kind of struggling to get anything going. Like even throwing out the projectiles there, just been clanking with the pills as well.
Clanking here and standing the hitbox, so no one complained this time, I guess. Now what? Okay, going for a grab, but getting punished for fancy stuff, but not a good way, Kido. Oh!
No, thankfully going to be going off to the right, but still, I mean, it does a lot of damage regardless. Peppino going to have to start being careful here. Needs to desperately seal up the stock more than anything, which finally he does with the up air, but immediately that's the matchup check.
Yeah,
We saw it before.
It worked 3 times already. I think you get the gist of it.
You gotta be careful. You had to be so careful against it. Peppino is now starting to get a little bit kind of overwhelmed by this Dr. Mario, who's just been approaching and pressuring. So that's got a bit of a something going there, but Peppino needs to dig deep right now.
Yeah, Window is in the zone right there, expressing himself more and more, 100% and still counting! Did you see that?
Well, yeah. I mean, Window, I appreciate the attempt to... You know what?
No, I'm not sure in the sentence here.
No, I will allow it. I will allow it from Window. That was nice. That was nice. 2-1 right now.
From the moment he went outside, you knew he was in the zone.
Yeah,
He was like, oh, you want to stop my buzz? No, you. Good up smash here by Window, taking the 3rd game of that set. And what's going to happen? Maybe stage 10.
So, yeah, it did initially lock in the small battlefield.
Oh.
Okay, what's the
music counter pick.
I have to say, actually, I believe that was Window that chose Moonsiders first. And you know what? Respect, because that is my favorite track in the game. I'm a big Tekken fan. I love Tekken.
Good choice,
So
good choice.
Moonsiders is my favorite.
I love
video game
yodeling in the...
Yes, I've been seeing, yeah. No, I mean, I'm getting into it a bit more myself, especially Tekken 8 on the horizon.
Are you more a Tekken fan or a Street Fighter fan?
I would say probably more Street Fighter, but I am looking to get more dive into Tekken. So
I got you.
It's a good time for fighting games at the moment. So, yeah, we're in a good age.
It is. 2023 is a very good year for fighting scene. Now, 2-1, Peppino with the crown behind it, and the Dr. Mario in the face. What is he going to do?
Yeah, I mean, Peppino really got to think they can definitely bring this to a game 5. But Window was looking strong in that previous game and just needs to make sure that he is killing and actually taking these stocks away, because I feel like Window has been playing around Peppino quite strongly.
Yes, indeed, and now fishing for the grabs on both sides, whiffing or both. And those dash attacks have been punished quite consistently by Peppino. There's nothing left on the deck. Again, Peppino finding a very good timing here to punish a recovery of Window and proving again that this character is a half character.
This is what I wanted to see from Peppino, because I feel like what has been lacking is kind of the bravery to go off stage. Because it is absolutely what Dr. Mario's weakest. As we said before, so if you go off stage, just one attack is all it will take, because Dr. Mario will not make it back.
And now, what are we going to do? Again, he's out of the stage, forcing him to go for a roll and covering with the tender. That's perfect. Now what? 80% ahead for the
I love that!
Bellissimo.
Bellissimo.
And now a very clean lead for Peppino, and you can hear the crowd already vouching for him. Now, Window is still in there, you can see, and we've seen the damage output for the French player, so still doable, I guess, for the Dr. Mario player.
And down to RB, not going to be enough to take the start, but still going to get off stage, and this time Window going off stage with the cave was just, it's not an attempt, but it's just not working out, and again, we just see more of these capes at ledge, which I feel...
I love the consistency in the 0% hit rate on that cape. But I also love the consistency on that up smash, finding another kill here. 5% only for Window, considering he was like behind for a whole minute. I'm surprised. Peppino didn't manage to incentivize on it.
Okay, and that was a good use of the cape there, actually, as Peppino was hard, kind of approaching with the side B, so just caping away means that the options just fully snuffed out, and Humming Bee, we're starting to see...
I have a sense of
I got it.
You monkey! Why would you do that? Mais le macaque!
He had that. He had that game. He was looking strong. And he threw it away, Humming Bee. He threw it away. I'm a little bit just.
Mais pourquoi?
The man next to me is actually just gobsmacked right now. You can't see it right now, but he's gobsmacked. It's just,
Okay,
he's
you know what?
angry.
In French,
Yes.
I'm part of a crew named the Singe crew, okay?
Yes.
Singe means monkey.
Yes.
And I recognize a monkey when I see one. That was literally what we
Yes.
all do. This is why
Yeah.
I do not participate in a tournament. This is why I am a caster. Winder, do you want to sit here?
What was he cooking? What was he cooking?
He won his place in the Singe crew.
Dear Lord. Okay, so we do have a game 5 though, which I am happy about because for the most part, other than that last game, I have been very much enjoying this. Both players really going at it. And again, I don't think Peppino is going to be angry about being gifted another attempt to take this set, but we'll have to see if Winder can bounce back. He just needs to play a bit more calmly, Hummy.
Yes, he does. He was in the zone a tad too much,
Yes.
if I may say. And I can be sure that if he drops that set, he is going to not feel good at all.
Okay, but the offstage shenanigans begin. The arc fire confirms into Nosferatu there. Get a bit more healing on deck, and Peppino again runs out the 11 sword, but does re-grab it, just chucks it at Winder as well. But now this is the difficult part because you're without your 11 sword, so you're just relying on the bronze sword, and not really a whole bunch you can do with that.
Basically, yeah, get back into that, like, the BNB of your sets.
Yeah.
Just avoid the fancy stuff out of the stage. Going for the back throw is going to be maybe enough. No, what am I talking about? It was like slightly in the middle of the stage, we know rage, and those side B are not going to do the thing. Stop going for them!
A big forward smash there, gonna connect, but not gonna be the kill as it was, of course, on the left side. But you know what will kill? That strong 11 sword 4 there to seal it up. And Italy again erupts with cheering. You can probably hear it. As, of course, they do get a good back. Winder just immediately returning fire.
Stopping the bleeding was something he needed to do there, but again, 22% is not that much. It needs to be very wary. All those interactions need to go back onto the bread and butter. Just find one interaction, go on, try to get a stream going and do something with it. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
These are the combos we need. That's it. That's it.
Perfect. One phase was enough for Winder here to take the stock. Do it again now. Yes, going for the tech in. Didn't manage to get anything afterwards, but still did manage to find good percent. 64%. You can see how Peppino is struggling to get back into that game. How he's struggling to get stuff going on his side, and he's always expecting the recovery of Winder.
This is the problem. Like, there is the perfect moment. You're down a stock. You need to take this away. You have to go off stage right now, Peppino. You need to abuse the weakest part of Dr. Mario. And right now, he's respecting Winder too much. On stage, sure, fair enough. Off stage, you can't.
Now going for the up B again. The Shoryukens are going to be enough, but 128%. Next interaction could be fatal here for the Italian player, and he got a lot of work to do if he want to get back into that set, because one step behind and going for the very bad option.
Winder's on his feet.
Winder finally winning that very tense set for what it was.
Very, very tense set. A heartbreaker for Peppino there. So close. But Winder was just